What is up? It is your friend Austin from Houston. Quick market update. 2 weeks ago, we saw a 3.5 year low. We finally made it below 6%. We hit 5.98%. And everybody's thinking rates are going to drop. But did the rates drop? No. They went up to 6% last week. And now, look, we're at 6.11%. An all-time high days on market for single-family homes in the Houston area. 65 days on the market. It's ridiculous. 65 days on the market. It has never taken that long to sell a house in the history of our real estate. Look at this. The original list price to average sold price. This is very, very critical. If you want to understand the market, you want to understand this, because check this out. Go back to December. Agents were listing houses at $445,000 per house listed. And they went up in January. It went up in February. Now, look what happens to the average sales price. It sold for 6% less than it was originally listed for. February, agents increased the sales price, the list price when agents. Yes, there is a pattern there. Now, overpriced homes. Here's the question. If your home sells in the first 30 days, is that better than if it sells in the second 30 days or the third 30 days? And what we have found is yes, selling a home in 30 days is way better than selling it in 31 to 60 days, because the average sales price is not just higher, but it's like way higher. In March, everything that was listed in February, 30 days or less ago, sold for an average of 472, when in March, homes that are taking 31 to 60 days, it's selling for way less, like $70,000 less. And then guess what happens in month 3? It's going to drop again. Now, there is a trend, and be very careful. Average sales price after month 4 does not mean that's going to happen to your house. This typically is being affected heavily by the luxury market, by homes that are priced above, that are above average in value. So if you have a $750,000 listing and the comps support that, and you're getting feedback and you're getting showings, I don't know what I just did, Control Z, then you may, but if you have no showings, no feedback, you're overpriced. This is important. Active listings right now in March, we have 38,470 single family homes in the Houston market. Those are just normal houses. We've had 6,000 hit the market in February. We had 13,000 hit the market. January we had 14,000. It's been a lot. Now look, February, 14,000 new listings for a total of 37 total. Out of 37,000 listings that were on the market in the month of February, less than 6,000 of those actually sold. So if you have a listing on the market, there, depending on how it's priced, there's less than a 16% chance. There's a 3 out of 20 chance, 1.5 out of 10 property is going to sell. This is where list price really is going to make a difference in the activity and how the market responds. Another thing that's not helping a lot of people, consistently, most of the last year, table, 1 out of 3 houses that close on a given, if you are reselling a house that is not new construction, you are competing with new construction. 1 out of every 3 homes is brand new. So Volume is up. So we're seeing some sales activity in February. Hope that continues. And then this is how many people have given up. 15,000 expireds so far in the month of March. We had 12,000. We had a lot already, and we're not even halfway through March. 12,000 expireds. 12,000 out of it's a lot. It is a lot. So what do? Well, you got to be an expert at the market. You got to have an agent that's an expert at the market. Got to know these numbers because it's going to affect everybody's bottom line. So thank you for paying attention and focusing. And let me know what questions you have. Is there a metric that you're interested in? Do you have questions about the market that we can answer? Let me know. I'm your friend, Austin.